What is going on, everyone? KMDolph back again for the next exciting installment of Transport Fever! Little bit over the top, but that's how I like to do things. We're sitting here at the front of the usual spot that we like sitting at the front of, David W. Freight Incorporated, where the freight is doing its business in that way that it does. Couple of things I want to get through in today's episode, guys. Now, I've had to re-look at this yet again because this line is just not working. I've had to extend this because a train got stuck and it wouldn't come out because there was one blocking its way and all sorts of hellacious whatnot. So what I am going to do today is I'm going to follow suit with the idea of the four-laned who's a whatsy, at least as far as here. I'm going to quad track all the way up to at least where it branches off and goes either along the main line or towards Palm Springs, because I just can't hack this intersection anymore. So we're going to get into that and one or two other things right after the intro. Okay, we're back from the intro, and here's my little Thomas the Tank Engine train that could. As you can see, he's having point issues because he has to wait for things to come through the main station because of the way I've had to make this stupid piece of track work. So, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to pause the game right now. He is going to get pushed back in that way that he does, but that is completely fine. Now, first thing I want to do is I want to start demolishing all of this nonsense. It's all going to be deleted and it's all going to be redone because it looks dumb. Alright, you can get pushed back as much as you like because I do not really care for your whinging and whining and moaning and carrying on. And we're going to demolish a whole lot of track. Yep, you're going all the way back in there. Yep, that's exactly what's happening. I'm going to delete that. No, I deleted the wrong thing. I want to delete the track, not the road. Doesn't matter. Keep going with it. It's fine. Now, I will quickly fix that bit of road because I feel bad. And I'll fix that bit of road and I will fix yay and yay. And I should have gone with the mediums, but anyway, it doesn't matter. Can't even do anything with it now. Whatever. Can I fix certain aspects? No, you will not let me fix certain aspects. Right, well, you know what that means then. You're getting deleted. Because you will not grant me the things that I wish to do. So you can get done. Yes, you can. Now I'm going to go a bit over the top, go all the way out to there with that, which is fine. I am going to delete this little bit of track here as well because it doesn't fit in with what I want to do. Okay. Get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that because I'm going to need to make my quad track come all the way through here. Without further ado, let's start laying some track. Now, unfortunately, that house is going to be met with an abrupt end because it is in my way and I don't like it there. Right, you're going to come as far as there. Good. You're then going to travel along here in that way that you do. And you're going to cruise along yaywards. And you're going to go as far as there. Right. One line done. This is going to be the quad tracking of a lifetime because I'm sick to death of these trains doing any and which everything they want. So I'm fixing it. It needs to be fixed because otherwise it is going to drive me absolutely batty. Right, you swing along there, you swing along there. Right, so that's something to start us off. Now, what is inevitably going to happen with this quad tracking is because all of this is freight, they are all going to hit the middle lanes, and only trains of that nature will come along the middle lines. Everything else will keep to its own little bits and bobs, but the freight will all be signalled, whereas the passenger services will have right of way once they get past the station, because that just seems like the sensible thing to do. Now what we'll do is we'll finish this bit of track off. We'll come around. It's going to be the quad tracking. Everyone loves quad tracking. I haven't even gotten to the best part of the day yet. This is just... There's other things to address today. Now, you're going to come on to the. You're going to come on to the. Because you don't need to go any further than what you are. That is only ever going to come onto here and then take a turn or take a turn. That's only ever going to come back along that or come along that. So I'm not going to do anything more with that. We'll put some safety signals on here. Put that there, put that there. Very nice. We'll fix up a few more dribs and drabs along here. Make it all nice and train-like. There's a couple there that I'd left out, but oh well. Right, put you there. Put you there. Put you there. Put you there. Good. Come along here. This is today's exciting episode, ladies and gentlemen. It is all happenings. Right. Now, I'm not going to bother doing anything else yet because I've got to do more track. Ideally, through the use of... how's this going to work? Are you going to work the way I want you to? You will. Good. So you need to go like that, but then in turn, you also need one to go onto there. Because at some point, you're going to have to cut across. You have to cut it back across to come back in here. Because you're only going to go along there, along the main line, and you're going to come back via that way and do a little quick cut across. Yes, and that will work. Excellent. Now, this one here, however... Right, you can do your little bit. Good. You'll go along there. You'll also cut across back that to come back through there. Yep, good. You're fine. You're sorted. Now, comes the tricky bit. I want to get rid of that. A vehicle's in the way. Lol. Quick, better fix that up. Delete that. And delete that. Good. All happening. Right, so you need to get across. Right. Since you do not want to do the things that I want you to do, you can do that. And that will be fine. And then you need to cut across. Yes. 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 You will need to cut across there. However, I also want... Right. I need to delete you. Not what I had envisaged, but that's fine. Right, you need to go along there. So from this point, you can come over onto that line. And then if you want to come back, you got to come via that line. Right. Fix you up. You need to come along onto You know what? You can just do the passenger line to there. The only thing you're going to need is a little bit of a doovie to come across to get back into your station, which is fine. I'll make that allowance. Cool. All right, so you need to go there. What do I need along here? I need stuff. I need stuff to happen, and I need it to happen quickly. You need to go there. You need to go there. Nothing else will be able to get through at a rate of knots anyway, so that's fine. Once it's past that junction, it can just do whatever it wants. I will put another one there. Something's not right. The food delivery, why are you not right? Mainline freight distribution and the Fort food delivery. You're not happy about something. Why is it that you are not happy about certain things that I have done for you? You should be able to get across to all the points that you need to get across. Why can't you get there? Chester Road to the international... that's because I haven't put a bit of road back in, but that's fine. That's... hadn't thought that far ahead with that, had I? I'm gonna need to build a little bridgey. Bridge, 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 bridge. Oh, if only. Nah, because you're too big. No. Right. I'll fix you in a minute. I'll fix you in a minute. You need to go away. Because I need to figure out a way to get you back over to there. Because I can't just go whabam, because you will not let me. And that just looks god-awful. Can I do a tunnel? I can. It looks horrid, but I can do it. Right. I need to fix something. Something needs to get fixed. Right, you need to go. You need to go. You need to go. Fix up this rail line here. Boom. Get rid of that. I need the roads. Can I please have a solid looking little bridge, please? All I want is just a nice looking bridge to go over the top of all of this so that people can get their stuff. I can have that. Good, I'll have that. Cool. That way then, I've got bridges. They look cool. We always like bridges. The only thing you don't like now is the mainline freight distribution, which goes out to the Port Morgan. Why don't you like that way that I've given you that? You go all the way out to the Keystones. Yeah. Oh. Is that because I deleted you? I'm not 100% sure right now. Sure. Which means I need to get you back onto here. Yes. Good. Okay, well that seems to have fixed everything. Let's push play and see what happens. See how many of my trains decide to have a dummy spit of sorts. Right, here comes 3830 doing that thing that he does. He's going to come in, cause drama, because he can't get into there until something comes out. Alright, there comes a... Wait till I get myself comfortable. There goes a train. He's not able to get through either. See, for me, there is no reason why he should not be able to just come through and do his business. Why? What's he doing? You should still be able just to pull into the station. I don't understand that. So you go from Chewer to Fort Mont back to Chewer. So why couldn't you just go into the station like you're supposed to? Okay, you're going the wrong way. That is why you are having a malfunction of sorts. You, my dear friend, need to turn around and go the other way. Go the other way. Go the way you're designed. Don't be difficult about things that you clearly do not understand. Cool, so the bridge looks good. Traffic can come around and do its little bit there. That all looks nice. I'll upgrade this as I'm going along. Yep, this all looks nice and fresh and glorious. Right. Therefore, we should not have any more issues with the... There you go. Beautiful. That looks nice. We should no longer have any issues with the David W. Freight Incorporated. One would hope. It's taken me all episode to do it, but I've done it. As you can see now, my trains are doing their little bit. I will have to make this a little bit tidier and make it look nice, which I'm sure I can do, one way or another. But in he comes, rate of knots, not getting stopped by much. That should effectively stop the jamming log of trains throughout this station, hopefully. Because a passenger train can stop in there, freight trains can just run through, do their business, and not be interfered with. Oh, hello, there goes a truck. Cool. And we got a nice big bridge in the background. I like the bridge. How's my little stone train going? Is that still running quite well? Let's have a look. Oh, there he is. Look at him go. He's killing it. How much have you got there? Not a lot. Why are you not running a lot? Are you having... I don't know. You're still running. I think it's because my trains are not running as frequently as they could, and therefore not carrying as much stone as they could. Because if I have a look here at the stone, there's a lot of stone. 3830s are doing their biz. So what we'll do is we'll quickly just watch him take off from here, do his little bit. Yep. Completely unaffected by anything. And just like that, he's off. He's free to go down the main line now. He's not going to get stopped by anything. I think I've effectively fixed the ongoing train drama that was this. Well, I could probably upgrade these nappies, which I'll do later. Anyway, the only other thing I wanted to show you guys today, aside from my new quad tracking masterpiece, and the 3801, which is just cruising down the main line in that way that he does. What else did I want to show you? Oh, yeah. I made a new addition. So we've got the quad track going through here. We got our little... Yep, he's carrying some bulks. Great. He's doing his business. Hey, what's that? Hey, that's the new addition I wanted to show you guys. So, he is my new oil tanker. Now, the chief operating officer and the CEO, chief executive officer of David W. Freight Incorporated, David W., has duly informed me that in order to help alleviate some of the traffic congestion that we're having now, I should invest in a ship. So, I invested in a ship. Now, what it's supposed to do, ideally, is run me oil from there to there, which will hopefully alleviate the pressure off of these little tanker trucks that could, because they're only carrying bits and pieces. So effectively what I can do is I can actually get rid of that service altogether. So, with that said, with all of that said, it's going to get an upgrade in a month's time, which is great. But what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to delete this. Oh no, what have you done? And then what I'm going to do is open this up, and I'm going to go to the vehicles, and I'm going to basically tell them all to go and get sold, because they are no longer required on this bit of road. You, go and get sold. You, go and get sold. You, go and get sold. Go and get sold. Go and get sold. Go. And you, get sold. And everything's been sold. And now what I effectively can do is get rid of that line altogether. So those trucks are gone. See ya. See ya. See ya. See ya. See ya. See ya. Now, that does effectively run down to there. And it has just realised that, oh, there's an oil tanker coming. So now I'm going to load this thing up with oil instead. But what I'm going to also do is I'm also going to create a little quick shortcutty road thing down to here, because I don't trust that one very much. So we'll get rid of that. And that looks a hell of a lot better than what it did. We'll quickly upgrade this road. I don't know why I keep having to upgrade roads all the bloody time. Oh, look, all this new stuff. Volvo trucks, BR classes, Volvos, Mans, goods wagons, and these things. Don't know what they are, but I'm sure I'll look into them eventually. Good. So now that's all happening. Oil tanker's going to take his first load in that way that he does. He's going to take 7. But once this thing realises, hey, look, I've got a massive bloody oil tanker, that should load up quite quickly. You would hope. Come on, get into port. Do it. Do the port thing. So, yeah. We've now alleviated some traffic congestion by effectively running oil out of here. Road vehicle has spent its life. He's on the Villa food stocks. Oh, okay. You're only one of about 2 trucks, so you don't need to really have anything. Ooh. That was noisy. Right, you go ahead and do your thing and give me the oils that I so desperately crave. And then that will all be great, because there's already oil sitting here waiting, and there's about to be more coming via Mr. Oil Tanker over there. So that is effectively what I did. I did that off camera because I was originally going to spend more time on that today rather than fixing up the quad tracking exercise. But now that that's all done, it's all done. So what we'll do is we'll get a nice little action shot here of Mr. Oil Tanker. Actually, we'll follow him just for giggles. So because I haven't done much with ships before, so I figured, well, why not? Why not do something with the ships? But yeah, as little Viola here decides to grace us with its presence over there, I will call this episode off for today. So we've done the quad track, and we have done an oil tanker, which I did off camera, so you guys didn't actually see me do it. But guys, that will do it for today. Make sure you leave a like if you are as inclined as a certain Chief Executive Officer of David W. Freight Incorporated and like to suggest things for me to do to alleviate problems that I might be having in the game, or things you'd like me to see or name after you. Chuck a comment, be part of the community. I know I keep plugging that. I want people to be involved. That's what makes the world go round. So guys, I will leave it for there. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. Please find me on Facebook if you watch my videos. I do have a Facebook channel. I'd love for you to go over there and like that page and follow that page because I do post on there quite regularly, because YouTube doesn't have much of a posting ideal as Facebook does. So I do post things up there every couple of days. I post my videos to there, so you can always click the link and you can come straight to my YouTube channel, as you are doing right now, and you can view all of my wonderful videos that I upload. So guys, thank you again. Make sure you do all of those things, and I will see you for the next installment of Transport Fever. Take care.